Hey guys, it's Caitlin and Victoria back here. Some of you may have seen that we have changed our YouTube channel name to Katie and Riwi, our nicknames, which is a little bit more fun. So we're just going to get straight into it. Today's video is just going to be sharing with you guys some really great websites to help you with your research and your design process mood boards.
Yay.
And design direction.
It,
You want to add that? Yeah.
you guys just did. Okay, so first off we're going to look at some useful websites for your research process. First we're going to look at existing designs. So the most common one we use is Pinterest. We use this for every assessment we've done, haven't we?
Yeah, it's good.
So pretty much with Pinterest you've got your own account and you can look up anything that you want. And so within your own account you've got your own pins that you have saved yourself, and also there's also your boards. This is actually really good if you're collaborating with other people. We've used this quite a bit with our group assessments we've done. So you can create a board, for example, this is one we're doing at the moment. And so pretty much you can share with other people just here, and it's really helpful just to find some good inspiration. You can look up anything, and obviously just like your normal images and everything like that as well. So next is brand new and awards. They're quite similar in some ways. This is pretty much just finding inspiration, different designs. You can also promote yourself and have like your portfolio on here. So this is actually pretty good. And this also like shows, for example, these are different logos. So these also show the study cases as well, and so awards is quite similar. We've actually just only learnt this one recently, but it's really, really good. So this is obviously just different web styles and everything like that. So you don't have to have an account, but you can if you want to make, for example, your own portfolio. So this is always a good thing, especially if you want to follow other people and they can obviously follow you and you can get more inspiration from them.
There's some really cool websites on that one, actually, I found.
Yeah.
Like using the navigation and things like that, some amazing navigation.
And there's also CSS design, so this is also a pretty recent one we've learned about as well, just with our coding we're doing this term, but this one is also a lot like awards and brand new, but this is looking at particularly web styles, and also you can promote yourself on this as well, so you can put up your own portfolio and everything like that as well. Cool, so next is Unsplash. This is a really good one if you want to just find some really cool photos just to kind of place into any of your designs at the moment, just if you haven't got any of your own, but this one has some epic photos. And also, what else can you do with it?
Oh, you can use the link from the images on Unsplash and put it into a converter where it will generate the code for your website design, so that you can put the image straight from Unsplash into your code.
And lastly, for existing designs is also Pixabay. So Pixabay is kind of like Unsplash as well, so this is just another one where you can find different stock imagery as well. So this one has a wide range.
Cool, and so next we've got some no we don't.
Yes, we do. You need to go.
Oh yes, we do. Okay. So next up we've got a few type websites. So we've got Dafont, which you can see you can have a range of types here. You've got all your categories here, your fancy from Bitmap, techno, gothic, and you've also got like script, calligraphy and that kind of stuff, sans serif or serif. So this is great where you can like just free download and then you can chuck it into Illustrator and change it up if you like. We've also got Google Fonts, is quite familiar with everyone, so you've got your refinements down the side here, some cool fonts. Also Typekit's quite a good add-on for Adobe. Some are free, some you have to purchase, but quite cool. So next is Icons. So I don't really know why this site is called Font Awesome. It is actually for icons. So
Yeah, we don't understand that one.
But say if I typed in like email. Anyway, say if I typed in email, it'll come up with like a whole lot of range of icons that I could use. And if you were to go into one of these email icons here, you've got, see, you can change things up and you can get different sizes. And you've got your regular pro. If you become a member, you've got your different style icons as well. Okay, next we've got some good colour websites that'll be useful. So we've got this Pantone website here, pantone.com, so it shows you all your Pantone colours where you can submit it, and hopefully that loads and it will come up with all of the options. We also have colours. This is an awesome website. So it's a colour generator.
Nice load.
Yeah. So if you press spacebar, it'll just generate a few colours, and you can choose to lock a colour or adjust it or drag it. Yeah, it's quite cool for generating a colour palette. What else have we got? We've got Adobe Color CC.
Gotta love this internet we've got. Like start this time.
Here we go. Okay, so we've got a few more options on this, and you can drag these around. You've got your different. Oh. Hold on a minute. Okay, here we've got Adobe Color CC. So we've got a few different options here. You've got your RGB, or you can change it to CMYK. You've got your hex value here. You can change these around depending if you want analog colors or monochrome, or try complementary. We'll show this for example. It shows you all your complementary colors, and you can shift them down the lap. You also have your custom options here where you can drag these all out. Yeah. What else have we got? We've got WebAIM Color Contrast Checker. Anyway, so if you put in your color value here that you want to use, and you put in your other color that you want to compare, it will come up with the contrast ratio. Down here, it will tell you if it's passed or not. So this pretty much tells you whether it's a significant amount of contrast within your two colors. And last but not least, we also have our RGB to CMYK color conversion if you guys need. This RGB to CMYK color conversion is really handy for if you're grabbing a couple of colors or colors from online and you haven't put them into Photoshop or whatever yet. To use your picker is quite handy just to know the hex values.
So next is survey research. This is really handy if you just want to find out some information from like your target audience and everything like that. So we'll just go, for example, onto a blank new form, and this is pretty much where you can just add any questions. You've got your different options as well. So you've got obviously like a short answer if you wanted that as a question or anything like that, and you've got your drop downs, for example. So that's pretty much Google Forms, and then from there you can also send it across different platforms as well, and also if you wanted to send it like just to some particular people through like Gmail, for example. So that's always really handy. So that's the survey one. Next is pretty much our cross platforms that we use. Cool, so the second to last we're going to show you is some cross platforms. So this is great if you're working, for example, in groups, and this is mostly just for file sharing. So when you create a board, for example, then from here you can add cards, and this is really good to organise whatever you want.
Like we've got our brief file, target audience, all the files to do with target audience, personas, everything to do with research.
And you can have a checklist down further, which is really, really good.
Yeah.
So you can just check things off as you go. So yeah, this is pretty much just a really good website just for organising and file sharing, and it uploads pretty much any kind of formatted file as well, doesn't it? So it uploads like Illustrator, all the Adobe applications, as well as obviously the PNGs and everything like that as well. So it's really, really handy to use.
I think you just have to be careful with how many megabytes it is.
Yeah,
but then again, you can link.
You can
put links in Trello to Dropbox.
Yeah, you can't upload any more than 250 megabytes. I know that for a fact because XD didn't want to upload. Cool, so another one is Dropbox. Cool, so Dropbox is pretty much just for file sharing overall. So this is obviously you can create new shared files as well. So this is really handy once again, if you're working in groups, you can just add them by email or name, and then they can upload things and you can upload things and everyone can see everything. For example, this is our folder actually, good old Katie and Wee Wee YouTube channel. It's great. So we've got obviously all of our things. Our organising is not too bad. Please don't pay attention to that. And last but not least is also Pinterest. Pinterest is actually really good. Like we said before, you can create your own boards, but within that you can add members as well. Mood board, here we go. So as you can see, we've got more than one member up here, so they can also add things as well, so that's really handy. And you can organise as well. So if you wanted, like for example this over here, in particular you wanted an order, that's always handy.
Some other good add-ons that we've found is also some add-ons allocated to Google Chrome. So if we go over to this website, I can just show you font, what font. So this will show you any type of font that is on the page that you're looking at. Like for example, these here, it pops up with the font, and if you click on it, it will give you all the details, which is quite cool, and you can share it or yeah. Another good add-on here for Google Chrome is ColorPick Eyedropper. So if you hover over a colour, it will show you the hex value that it has, and if you click on it, you can copy and paste. If you keep coming over here, it'll show you all the colours here, all up here. It's quite handy. Yeah. And I think that's all we had for today.
Thanks guys for watching. Make sure to give us a like
and hit subscribe, and we'll see you next week for our exciting interview coming up.
See ya.